Well, good morning and welcome to Orchid once again, and today I just have a bit of watering to do, and these are some small paphs that I need to do, and as you can see I've got the sticks in them, so we'll just test to see if they do need watering. What you do with the sticks is you pull them out, and if you're not quite sure while looking at the bottom of the sticks, you know, if they are wet you can see the wetness on the sticks. And if you're not quite sure, just take the stick out and just touch it on your lips. And if your lips will tell you whether it's wet or not. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do these now. So I've got some rain mix in here now. I didn't mix my own. I got some rain mix. And I've just put a touch of seaweed extract in. So the TDS is up to around about, I think it's about 220, I think, something like that. But it's all water. So we'll just go ahead now and we'll just water these few. I mean, I haven't finished when I've done those few. I've all these to do down here. Well, we'll just pick this one up. Just take the stick out. Looks pretty dry. Touch it to your lips. Yep, that's bone dry virtually. It's got far too dry. So we will water that one. Mind you, saying it's got far too dry. It's better being far too dry than far too wet. As long as you don't keep them dry for too long, then they'll be fine. I once read a little book by, remember Ratcliffe Orchids? Edna Ratcliffe, one of the founders of it. And she said she had some, I think they were Delanity or something like that she took out of the pots and left them on one side and forgot about them for months and months and months. And they was absolutely bone dry and shriveled, but she potted them up, watered them, and they took off again. Now, if you can believe that, I don't know, but that's what she says in a book. Now, this is an unnamed paphs, and this is, touch your lips, nope, this is almost dry. See, the pot's slightly bigger than the last one, so we'll water that one as well. It's a nice sunny day today, so it's quite warm in here. That's two. This one is this is another paphs. Touch your lips with the stick. No, that's dry. So it's about time I watered these. I only did them, what, less than a week ago. I didn't think at this time of year they would be dry yet. But you never know unless you check them. What's this one? This one is a magic lantern. Just check the you can see there, it doesn't look, no, that's dry too. But we'll leave the sticks in all the time, of course, which is only natural that you should do. Because the sticks now will be nice and damp. And when they're dry again, then we water again, and that's all there is to it. Well, I'm not going to show you any more there. We'll think of something afterwards, but I'll just get these watered and then I'll be back to you. Well, I've finished in the greenhouse today now, so I've done all the watering in there, done all the frags and everything. They're all looking a little bit dry. Did all the young ones. In fact, I've done everything in the greenhouse, so there must be about 70 plants in there, something like that. So I'm inside now, and now I'm just going to do the little paphs, the species, and the so I think we'll just have a look at them before I water them. And this one is have a look. Phalaenopsis Bellina green. And I knocked this out of the pot last night, so I've had to repot it back up. But it's just starting now, can you see? Spiking there. So that's lovely because they're a beautiful little flower on these. That's Bellina green. Now this one is a slightly smaller plant, but it's still Phalaenopsis Bellina caerulea. So that's the blue type, or pale lavender, whichever you want to describe the colour. Absolutely beautiful they are. And then we've got quite a big Phalaenopsis here. This is also a Bellina, but it's just labelled Phalaenopsis Bellina. No colour, no caerulea or green. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens if it flowers. And I think it's just starting to put up a spike. So we'll look forward to that one. And the last one on this tray is a Phalaenopsis schilleriana. And this will need water. You can tell I haven't got any sticks in these, if you've noticed, because they're all in clear pots. And when you look at the roots on these Phalaenopsis, if they're green, you don't water them, and if they are sort of going white to silvery grey, something like that, then they're short of water. So we'll just have a look at these. If I can find any roots on them, there'll be some somewhere. It's a bit dark in here. Oh, where are we? I know there's some big roots on here. Well, they're the roots in there, and they go right through and they go right down. I've just about found them. And that's green, so that won't get watered. Now this is the large Bellina, and this is going on to the silvery colour, so that one wants watering. Now this one is the Bellina green, so we'll just see if that wants watering. Have a look at the roots. Ah, there they are. Yeah, you can see theirs are going pale. Plenty of roots on that one. So that needs watering as well. That's Phalaenopsis Bellina green. Well, there you can see after watering now the roots have gone nice and green. You know, it takes a bit for it to soak in into the velamen, which is the covering of the root, and once it's really soaked in, then there'll be a nice deep colour of green, those. So that's fine now. I'll have a look at some more. Now this is the only Phalaenopsis I've been struggling with, and it's Phalaenopsis Zeng Min Pixels, the selection from, I think it came from this, it came from, this came from Klassen, and I got this off the gentleman who unfortunately passed away. So it is starting growing some new roots, but it's a lovely flower on this. I think it's yellow and red, but we'll just give this a watering and see how it's going. Now this is another one with quite big leaves. It's a Phalaenopsis ambuinensis Nicol, crossed by Bellina again. Beautiful plants really, but long while to flower. You know, this isn't showing any signs of spiking yet, but you never know. There's some, like all orchids, they'll start spiking when you least expect it. And this is another one with its roots going a nice light colour, so this is definitely in need of a watering. Just get them watered until the roots go green. Well, this is a Joshua Irwin Ginsberg, and this is looks like it needs doing now. Hello, telephone going. What did you get? It's I got on it. Is that John? I said, no, it's not. Who's that? They said it's Peter from Bulgaria. Oh, I thought, well, I mean, heck, I don't know anybody in Bulgaria. Anyhow, he got the wrong number. But this is a Joshua Irwin Ginsberg, and this is in flower. I've shown it before. They're absolutely lovely. I mean, you can't knock that for not being a nice flower, can you? Absolutely lovely. Joshua Irwin Ginsberg. Well, I'll just do one more after it, and that's the one on the mount. And this is a Phalaenopsis cornings violet, and this is coming into bloom. You can see there. You don't cut these spikes off, because if you cut them off, then they have to grow again. But if you leave them on, they will flower from the same place. See, that's flowering from there. This is flowering from right at the end here again. So when you get these on these Phalaenopsis species, you do not cut the spike off. Yeah, the only time you cut the spike off on this type of Phalaenopsis is when they go brown and they're evidently dead, the spikes. Then you can chop them off and wait for it to grow again. But don't chop them off while they're still green. Well, this is the last one, the one I mounted, the one that I stuck on with glue, and you can see it's got some nice roots. They're going white again now, some new roots there. This one is, I think it's Timothy. Let me have a quick look. Can't remember them all. Timothy Christopher. That's that one, and that was from Orchids Deluxe as a keiki 2020. So that's doing okay. Well, I don't know what happened then. I was just talking about this Timothy Christopher, and the camera went off altogether. So I didn't realise that, so I had to bring the plants back in here. So we'll just go through this one, and the top plant is a Mok Choi Yu, and that's developing some very nice roots on it now, and you can see there's some going round the back here and joining up. So that's all for now, so I'm sorry about that funny ending then. So here's all my plants back where they belong, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers as usual, and thank you to all the people who make comments. I've tried to reply to everyone. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.